What's up, guys? DJ Chippy Boy, aka Reiki Flyer, Weston Williams. So I'm gonna be cooking while I'm talking to you, just because I got to do a couple things. But I wanted to get into a discussion about um, your future self, which is like the you, your soul in the future that lives now, but because of time here on Earth, we'll speak in future, past, present terms here. So. Um, And the other day, actually, this came from Dr. Quantum. Dr. Quantum, Philgood actually posted a video the other day. I'm trying to get lighting here so that you guys aren't getting blinded by this light. Um, Dr. Quantum posted a video the other day about this, and if you don't know who that is, his name is Philgood. Oh, that's too dark. So if you don't know where I'm at my dad's place right now. He has a bar inside the next door. Anyway, so that's better. That's a little better. So we're talking about future self, past self, present self, which is the you now, is the present self, obviously. So, we're gonna go to this is how Phil described it, and I'm only gonna describe it in the same way because it was perfect the way he described it. So, that's gonna be the best part. And I'm a little goofy, so obviously I'm a little bit different than Phil, but we will get this done here. Alright, so imagine in your imagination that you are currently in a big building and you're on the first floor, the lobby, and that your future self is right there with you. You are your future self. And I want you to imagine that there's like 10 floors in this building, and that your past self is stuck on one of those floors. So, for example, let's say that you analyze your past right now as your future self now, and you see some things that you would wish you would have done better or changed, in your past. And if you would have taken this route, like that would have been a more spiritual version of you. Um, so every time that happens, and you wish something, it causes you to get stuck on one of the floors. So let's say your past self is stuck on floor 10, and you start going over this in your head, and you're thinking about the stuff that you've done in your past, and you realize, you start like saying, I could have done this better, I could have talked to that person a lot nicer, I could have been more loving, anything that you can remember, that'll start pressing buttons. You'll see the light up, and you'll like, down a floor, floor 9. You're not stuck anymore on floor 10, but you are stuck. So if you picture many of your past selves, the past you, are all stuck on all these elevators, but you're already here. Like, you're already down here on the lobby waiting for your past selves to catch up, because there's fragments of those energies still stuck with you, so they're stuck in the elevator. So this is where you go quantum, is what Dr. Quantum explained it as. Um, so now that you're remembering all these things, and you're moving down floor by floor, and you're asking your angels and your guides to help you, and you're listening to all your intuition and just being really aware of everything, then you can start reducing what happens to your future or your now. You can start living in the moment of love and appreciation and gratitude, and you'll find a partner that will want those things from you and give you all the cuddles and the loves and everything in the world that you need. But until those elevators become unstuck with you in them, your past selves, because what happens, and this is where it gets crazy, This is how Dr. Quantum explained it again. What happens is your future self, the you now, the me now, my past selves are stuck in those elevators, but they've been coming down because I've been integrating all those things that I've done. And I wish I would have changed, or I wish I would have improved, or could have been more spiritual, or more integrity. Just lots of different descriptions. Um, where you wish you could have done, and you know you could have done better. So they start coming down 10, 9, 8, 7, and so forth, down to the bottom floor, and they meet you. And you are standing right here, right now. Your future self, you, and these guys right here, your past. They're like, here we are. We've caught up finally with you, and we're not stuck anymore. So like they jump, and you integrate. So now all those things that you've been holding on that have been paralyzed and petrified inside your body, and emotions and everything, all those memories and everything that you've been tied to, have now integrated and been fixed. They've been resolved. They've been because now we want you to imagine your future self, not your now self, like right me and you now. We're gonna flip the switch. So imagine future higher self. It already has everything that it ever wants, it ever needs, you ever want, ever need, and more. And it has all the knowledge, all the wealth, all the financial stability, all the spiritual stability, all of everything that it can actually have possible. And you, just like you integrated with your past selves off those elevators, imagine now that you're stuck up in the 10th floor and start going over everything that you can do to improve as you go down the floors. And just imagine all of a sudden you've done all those steps and you're walking out to meet your future self and integrate. Boom. So now you have all the financial wealth, you have all the financial stability, you have the spiritual wealth, the love abundance, all the abundances that are possibly able to get. You have them now because you've integrated with your future self, your past selves, and you've balanced. And now you've become one with all of those. Quantum is what Dr. Quantum calls it. I think it's pretty awesome. So, as you go through the next couple days and next week or so, try to integrate your past selves with you and go over in your head maybe some situations where you think you could have done better or you know you could have done better and start moving down the elevator. And then once you get to the elevator and you integrate all those past things that you've cleared up, it's kind of like when you forgive yourself. You go all over those things and you don't necessarily have to go tell anybody, but it's a thing that you've admitted to what you've done and you know that you need to do better in the future and you forgive yourself. So that's very important that you do that because you'll hold on to even more stuff that will affect your body and your soul and everything. But anyway, after you do that, go integrate with your freaking future self. Because your future self, in linear terms, is future self, but in non-linear terms, it's now. Pick one. It's hard to imagine those types of things as humans, but we're able to do it once we've become up the ladder or crawled up the ladder of knowledge and received light and coded information, light codes and upgrades from the galactic friends like the Arcturians and the Palladians and the Andromedons. Sorry. Anyway, I just wanted to go over that. You can check it, Dr. Quantum, Phil Good out. He explains it very good detail. I just wanted to give it a little bit of a talk about and explain it the way he did it. Not only to just have another word out there to spread more information, but I thought the way he explained it was like excellent. So, and he particularly has a like immaculate dictionary full or vocabulary full of everything. So he's really awesome. I speak a little bit less in terms than I wish I could actually, but anyway, we all learn from different people, and sometimes we like others more than we like the other. The others. Anyway, much love to you guys. Think about that and integrate, integrate, integrate. Peace, love. Talk to you later.